you clicking to go live, it just, from the next, it just counted down, and then I went live. That's it's a little different. Whatever. Something to change. They think they're making it better. What it is they want you to see, the real content creator, haggling around, trying to get his stuff ruffled up and all that, and him not realize it, and it just makes for more entertaining YouTube, and that's what they care about. They don't care about you and what you want to see, or what the content creator. They want you to see the content creator basically slip and fall and get hurt or something like that, so y'all have a good laugh before they even get on their live. So they make it come on. They change it. They change things on you. That's just the way it is. Anyway, I like to complain sometimes. It's kind of fun. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Who we got? We got Daryl. What's going on, buddy? Keep the gate clean there. Give them the D if you have to, my man. So I got 2 pieces drawn out. First one's going to be a board silhouette out of the end of or side piece of a log of Snowman. And then I've also got another one over here, a little Gnome Guy. And I don't know. I'm kind of iffy on him, but I'll give you a little shot. I got him drawn out. Big hat, boots, pants, his hands in his pockets. But these are like side pieces. You'd lean against the wall or something like that. See who we got here. We got, am I reading this right? Man, I'll tell you. Oh, yeah. The Electric Whittler. Heck yeah. Glad to see you in there, my man. Awesome. Okay, guys, I'm going to get us all fired up. And we'll start on this first one. I had the other saw running, but I haven't had the dime tip bar saw. I don't know why they call it a dime tip. It's more like a nickel. And then by the time you fit that chain in there, I think it's maybe closer to a 50-cent piece. I don't know. Okay, but whatever. We're not being too picky. Fire this baby up. Maybe. Move that over a little bit. Let's try that. working on it. This wood's like practically frozen too, man. It's pretty crazy. Let's see who we got there. I'm trying to see. And hey, Colin, what's going on, my man? I see the Electric Whittler and Daryl. Oh, Doan. Hey, what's going on, Doan? Hey, I appreciate that. I'm making a lot of noise with a chainsaw. I'm making a snowman right now. It's like a side piece snowman. Getting a good start on the basic shape. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. We just keep right on the cutting. Hey, Lupo, what's going on, my man? Glad to see you in there. Everybody check him out. Lupo's Carving and Crafts. Check his channel out. He's a funny guy. He makes really cool stuff. He's a Dremel carver. He makes really cool stuff. The other one to check out that's in here, The Electric Whittler. In fact, be sure and subscribe to The Electric Whittler. We want to help him grow his channel as fast as he can. anyway, Frosty's looking pretty cool. He's got some arms now, so he can break dance, stuff like that. Anyway, it's a good time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Night Owl, the artist, formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. Be sure to check him out. He's an awesome Dremel carver. Makes really cool stuff. Okay, am I missing something here? Bear, Lupo, John? No, okay, he's just saying everybody's name one at a time. All right, hey, also, you can become a member of our channel, Bear and the Boss Lady, and I'll send you one of these cool stickers. And actually, if you send me your address, I'll probably just send it to you anyway because I'm a heck of a nice guy. All right, I'm going to keep going. Let's dig this little guy out. How does he know he's a nice guy? I bet you that guy's a real jerk. everybody's doing pretty good. I got them arms rest for just a second, reaching up there. And then what happens is when you're out here and this cold and you're gripping that thing for a long period of time, your fingers will go numb. So you got to let it go for a second, for a few minutes to let it come back. And they'll get real quick. They don't go numb. They just get real cold. And because you've been gripping all that time, there's not a lot of blood flow. And so you got to get your hand loosened up for a minute. Mm-hmm. But the way it goes. And actually, when I think about it, I probably have this occur more when I'm wearing gloves, believe it or not. Let's see who all we got in here real quick. All right, we got Amy Joe, awesome Dremel carver, the electric whittler, Night Owl. Help them grow, people. Go subscribe to them. Okay, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. He's kind of come along. It's just a board piece, and where I've been working this down is where I didn't get all the bark off, and so that's like inside sides of the bark, and I got to do it over here too a little bit. I'm gonna have to do it everywhere on this piece actually, but I'll keep on going, get a little head detail in here, and I think this thing's gonna take more fuel than it really should have, but it is what it is. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. I know I'm just eating that dust. I'm wearing it. It's like a, I don't know, it's kind of a badge of honor. Let's see who we got. Dad, glad to see you, my man. Hey, Mark Sheets, appreciate you being in there. Everybody, stop what you're doing. Go and subscribe to The Electric Whittler and Amy Joe while you're at it. Be sure and subscribe to them. Okay. All right. Gas, fuel, petrol. I call it blue gas. Blue gas. Yeah. Throw it in here. Uncork this baby. Put some more fuel. I had to make some fuel because I wouldn't have had enough to get even close to through this live. And I do that an easy way. And you should never chainsaw. Chainsaws are dangerous. You will die if you pick one up. If you even look at it, you might croak. That said, if you're stupid and you're going to have chainsaws and handle them and other two-cycle devices anyway, what I figured out was go buy one little the two-cycle. I think it's 2.6 gallons to make a gallon of 50 to 1 fuel. 2.6 ounces. Let me get that right. Of oil to 1 gallon of fuel. Buy one of those little cups. Make a mark on the outside of it so you know exactly where it's at. And then go buy a gallon of marine grade two-cycle oil. And then use that one little bottle, fill it up with the gallon jug. Every time you make a gallon of gas, you'll save probably $100 on oil doing it that way. Okay. Good car, Fatty. Trying to think of a snowman joke. You know, two snowmen walk in a bar. No, I don't think that one will work. I'll think about it a little longer. I'd like to think when snowmen get in an argument with each other, they probably say stuff like, "I hope your mom melts," or something like that. Have to take him off to finish that. But it is what it is. I don't mind. I'm glad to be done with him. I don't know what it is about snowmen, but it just always seems like they're kind of a hassle to carve. And maybe that's not a jerk. I don't know. Maybe it's a jerk coming out of me. I don't know. But if people, this would probably make some nice snowmen. I think people would like them. Yeah, for like 2 months out of the year, and then they're firewood from then on. The kids come in the summertime. Oh, Dad, you didn't stop at the gas station and get that $7.99 pile of wood. What can we burn? There ain't no sticks in the forest anymore. We burn them all. Let's burn the snowman. I'm tired of hearing the kids. Shut up. Burn the snowman. And you can't blame the dad. He gets sick of hearing it. You guys can even see what I'm doing, though. I'm just cutting that bottom lip off. And then I'm going to try to clean that hat up a little bit, too. see if I can do anything else to this guy and then move on. But he's all right. He's okay. You gotta feel bad for him. That other snowman told him he hoped his mom melts, and so his feelings is hurt right now, you know. But anyway, that's basic shape snowman. I guess I could at least give him some markers for the buttons and stuff to be. And before I sand him, yeah, let's do that. Okay. Hope everybody's doing pretty good. See what we got real quick. 34. And looks like the same crew. Heck yeah, glad to see you guys in there, that's for sure. All right, about missed one. Okay. All right, give this guy some eyes and some buttons. So I gotta drill some holes here. 9/16 should be sitting on the shelf. Take his headphones off for a minute. And then I think I use one of my, I just give him 9/16. I like buying those little plastic eyes, especially for something like that. You can put the black ones in there, and you can also put them, like 2 of them right here too. And it just looks cool, you know. At least I think so. I mean, it's a snowman. A little more that way. All right. What do you think of that? Oh, I want to give him a couple buttons. Let's give him a couple buttons. He really wouldn't need these drilled though. Or not with the paddle bit, just with the, but that's not clamped. Watch him fall over while I'm going. If he does and he cracks in half, heck, you know, that dad will get his wish. He just pitch it in the fire. You know, it is what it is. The daggone kids keep complaining, oh, we're going to burn. And I just cannot imagine. And this guy lived in the country, but I didn't always live in the country. And I still couldn't have imagined when I didn't live in the country, the idea of going to the gas station and spending $6 or $7 or $8 for this little bundle of wood. And usually it's a crummy wood that burns really, really fast anyway. And so they're hosing you. And, you know, just for a couple hours. And, you know, you think he could get stuck in a storm and they just happen to have a fireplace or something like that. And, you know, that 3 or 4 days without power, burning through them things, they keep having to go to the gas station and buy those things. That's at the gas station even has power. And I can't see that. Another drill bit I was looking for. Wonder if I can get it done with this. Yeah, probably. I'll try. Either that or he's going to have a big old hole saw mark in his face. So we're going to find out. I don't think that's going to be enough. Not going deep enough. But anyhow, then you got like $300 or $400 the little bundles of wood. And they burn like paper. I mean, if I go start, the fireplace just eats wood anyway. If I go start a fire in my fireplace, I can count on 45 minutes, all that wood's gonna be gone. It just burns so fast. There's no way of controlling it. Here's that bit. It's not even meant to be controlled. Unlike like a wood burning stove. And it just goes so fast. By the same token, I got a wood burning stove. It's humongous. And you can put 10 pieces of wood in that thing. And to come back and 3 hours later, it's still, you know, you might throw 3 or 4 more pieces in there. It's going right now. We're getting the east wind here while I was carving this stupid thing, and it was kind of choking me out, to be honest with you. See what you guys got for it. Make a hole for the. Hey, Michael S., what's going on, my man? Possum 350 Legend. What's going on, buddy? All right, I keep going here. With this guy, I just got to carve a mouth, and I think I'm going to do that with this cuts all course. I don't know what you call it. The electric witter and Amy Jo would know. I don't know what you call this. I just call it a coarse pointy burr. Semi-pointy. This one right here. Kapow. Anyway, that one. I'm gonna give this guy a mouth with this thing. I don't know. I could do it with the. Maybe I'd be better off to do that with the. I don't know. I like using these things. They really eat. It did fit. But I'll give him that. I'll give him a quick sanding, and then I'll move on to that hairy little guy I got sitting there, or whatever he is, hillbilly, looking fella. Work on him. Let me give this guy a little mouth, and then also nose. I'm going to use a piece of dowel, big dowel. It's like 3/4 for the nose. Snowman's got to have dimples. He's a happy looking snowman. That doesn't mean he's not on some antidepressants or something. But that said, he is a happy looking snowman. And let's give him a nose hole. Now the nose hole is going to seem big because here's what I got. It's about 3/4 dowel. It's huge. You know, something like this. You wouldn't want to get hit on the head with it. It'll hurt. It wouldn't kill you, but it hurt. Well, the right guy might kill you, but it'll hurt. Maybe we just leave it like that. We'll call him the Pinocchio snowman. I don't know. Okay, but anyhow, kapow. I need a hole right there. Let's make it happen. I like to give him cheeks, but I'm not giving this guy cheeks. The price point makes it not worthwhile. I gotta figure out what powder bit matches up with this the best. Oh, darn. 1 inch. Okay. We can't lie. That piece is bigger than I thought it was. Drill that way in there. How's that look? Dead center. A little bit more because I want it to actually sit back in there when I glue it. And I'm going to go ahead and make that piece real quick too. I might as well cut it and sand it down. Oh, set this guy down here. Thanks, Fred. Hey, Fred. That's like my buddy Chad just came from Louisiana. His second youngest, Ariel. Last year she got her hair cut like a boy. Well, I knew her. I knew who she was. I'd met her before. And I said, "How's it going, bud?" She said, "I'm not a boy." I brought that up to him. They was here this weekend so that Millie could hunt and or this week, and I brought that up, and of course she remembered it. They all remembered it, and her mom said, "Yeah, she was self-conscious about having the short hair like that." But anyway, I call all the kids bud. You know what I mean? Hey, bud. Shut up, fat guy. We're busy. I'm looking at my iPad. Leave me alone. Okay. All right. I think before I cut that, I should shape it. And then I'm going to move on to I'm going to sand it, and then I'm going to move on to the little hillbilly gnome guy, whatever you want to call him. I don't know. He's kind of a mixture. Yeah, it's blowing down, so I can do it without a mask. That's good enough. It's supposed to be a carrot, and I'm no Picasso, so we're gonna go with what we got. This is my handsaw. Let's do it like they do in Russia. I don't know, man. I ain't working very good. I don't know how they get by like that. All right. Take that back out. There we go. By the time I glue that in, it's probably a little big, really. Oh, that's kind of cute. I don't know. By the time I glue that in, it ought to be all right, though. Okay, I'll set that off to the side so I don't lose it. And sand this dude real quick. I'm going to put my mask on for that. I'm going to be feeling some dust in here. But I think he's cute, you know. I mean, we'll name him Bob. And, yeah. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. Be sure nice to get some likes. Hey, Skipjack Cindy, what's going on? Heck yeah. Be sure and subscribe to the Electric Whittler. Hey, Scott Knight. I'm in Ohio. Okay. All right. Heck yeah. Same group in here. We got Possum 350 Legend, Amy Joe, awesome Dremel Carver. Be sure and subscribe to her. Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher, another awesome Dremel Carver. Be sure and subscribe to him as well. All right. Hey, Scott, I'm just a guy. All our talents come from our creator. So we'll thank him for that. And also for the ransom sacrifice of his son, the firstborn of our creation. All right, I'm going to sand. And I won't be sanding very long before I start carving on something else. Here we go. Get your mask on. You don't want to breathe in this dust. Which is true. I'm just going to smile, you know. Now the guy's trying to talk to us with a mask on. Who does he think he is, Darth Vader?
Luke, I am your father.
finish that bottom. I'm ready to move on from this guy. Oh, okay. I guess it'd just be easier for me if I knocked him out this way real quick. Alright, good enough for government work, that's for sure. I'm a little sick of this guy by now. I don't know, just, you know. I don't really like doing them, honestly. But I think he looks alright. Not bad. We call him Bob. Bob the Snowman. I hope your mom melts. Alright, I'm going to set this guy off to the side and start on something else. But I think he come out okay. Not too bad, not too good. By the time we put the glue the nose piece in, I think he'd be alright. Okay. Set him off to the side, gives the boss lady something to paint. Put this guy in here. I don't think he'll be as troublesome as that one. And the only downside of this one, from I noticed, is I probably should have drew a little higher because of the feet. And I wonder if I could put something in there, put that up just a little bit. I had, I won't call this a funny story, but a story. I had Millie's deer hanging up in here last night, and last 2 nights. And it just hit me, the coyotes. I gutted that thing probably about, I don't know, a quarter mile that way out in the field. And that was on Friday night. And anyway, the guts were gone the next night. You know, so coyotes had already got it. Just trying to find a way to get it, maybe get it a little higher. I don't think that's gonna work. And it just hit me. I'd laid down, getting ready to go to sleep. And man, if I leave that there, those coyotes might come out here and get in the carving, because it's covered on, it's hard covered on 2 sides. It has a tarp on the front, and then the back side is wide open. And I come out here, and when you know, there's tracks all around this building. And I had threw some parts that you couldn't take out until you split it. Don't want to tell too much because it's kind of gruesome. Until you split the pelvis, you couldn't take those parts out, and throw them out behind the carving barn. And I come out here, and there's tracks everywhere. I mean, just everywhere, where they had been out and they'd ate those parts, and they had stood here at the back of the carving barn and didn't come in. And I just had a funny feeling about this yesterday during the day. And so I took the bottom of the deer, his 2 legs, and propped it up here where he was about, I don't know, 5 feet off the ground. I thought, heck, they can still get to it. So I come out and I see all them tracks. I said, the heck with that. I dropped that deer and I drug it in the garage and hung it in the garage, which I normally would have done before we had the carving barn anyway. But let's see what we got here. What's going on? The Electric Whittler, help him out. If you're in here and you are not subscribed to the Electric Whittler, please do it. Go now and do it. And while you're at it, Amy Jo is in there. She's an awesome Dremel carver also. Be sure and subscribe to her. Okay, all right, guys. Hey, Nina and Pop's Workshop, good morning. How's it going? All right, I'm going to make this guy. I don't know if I got it. I'm just going to run it until it runs out of fuel. It makes more sense. But anyway, I don't know. It's kind of cute. You can't really see him. Let me pull this thing here. The lighting, not very good. I'll bet this helps. Wouldn't think so, but yeah, maybe. I don't know. You guys be the judge. I can't really tell. I know it's close to the camera. I probably need to turn it a little bit and cut this top off. But I'll have to roll him over and clamp him from his hat and to get the feet, the pants and feet, all that dug out. So what do I do with my ear protection? You only hear out of one ear anyway. You think I could get ear protection? You know, get a set of these. It's only got one side. You know, like we just delete that side, and you know, so protect my good ear. You know. All right, I'm gonna make some stuff. seems like the lighting is so dark on that. I wonder if I can change that a little bit. Let's take him. Let's do this. I'll take him and turn him that way. And I'll drag this over here and see if that, oh yeah, look how much better that lights him up. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Turn these lights back off. It wasn't helping. The lights weren't helping, so not enough. Anyway, but yeah, I think he's looking pretty cool. I'm liking this piece more than the snowman myself. In fact, he's going to be my new gardener. I got to reposition that a little bit. I guess I could go ahead. I want to define the beard a little better, like give it more. It's just not that sharp, and I could see that kind of fading away. If I do it over and dig the feet out real quick. Maybe. Let's see. Upside down, maybe. That might be all right. Like that. Yeah, that feels pretty good. All right, hope everybody's doing pretty good. Let's see what we got here. Nina Pops, Night Owl, Amy Joe, Samuel Driggers. Hey, how's it going, man? Daryl, Michael S. Awesome. Glad to see you guys in there. Heck yeah. Double tap. Double tap. That's right. Awesome. Thanks, Daryl. Okay. I'll cut the end off of this and go from there. Pretty much happy with him. I'll get on the sanding wheel and clean him up pretty good. and take his headphones back off. And I don't know, it's not too bad. I mean, especially like that. He's standing on his head. You know, he lets the blood, and he does that so the blood flows to his brain. It's a little bit better. He becomes a more effective gardener. That's why he's on his head like that. Oh. Heck yeah, the cardinals everywhere. Yeah, it seemed like that snowman took forever, but it seemed, then I look and see how long I've been on here, and I guess not so much. And I got another piece over here. I was thinking about making a little bear out of, but I got some other ideas, and I'd have to get down there and split a piece in half, but I don't know. Flip this guy over so I can get the top side and shape up nose just a little bit. The bottom looks pretty good though. I'm happy with that. I won't paint him, give him black shoes, blue jeans. I don't know what color shirt, but he's got his hands in his pockets. tool. Finger sander. Try to get in that mouth a little bit better. And I'll call this little guy done. Let's see. I get in. Freaky Mom just put out a video about using a wind version of that, and it looked like it probably worked pretty good. I just wonder if it's a standard belt, they all standard belts or not. Some of that stuff you got to watch that, but seemed like it worked pretty good. And I can't remember. I think she said she paid $40 for it. I think that one I'm using the Bowers probably about, I think 65 or 70 or something like that, and it's still a cheap one. You know, I think he looks pretty good. Paint him up. You know, it's a nice guy. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to explain to you, this guy is my new gardener. He's a nice fellow. He has a nice hat. It should be soft. It's kind of hard. I don't know what's going on. No. Anyway, I enjoyed making him a heck of a lot more than that Snowman. Don't ask me why. It's kind of is what it is. So I'm debating between trying to make a little barrier out of this. I don't know. It's like a, I don't know. It's not that big a piece of wood. I guess I could just do it. I'm already here. You know, you guys are already letting me torture you as it is, so why not just keep torturing you more? You know, I mean, people are gluttons for punishment. All right, screw that little piece down. But it's kind of like a double knotted piece, so I wonder if it's going to be a very unfun thing to do. I could just make another bird out of it. I need more cardinals. I've only got 5. And I got enough eagles. I got another little gnome guy. Although it is the right size, I could make another little gnome guy out of that too. Not really sure. That little stuff seems to sell good. I know my coffee was ice. There was ice on around the sides. It was a, we'll call it an ice flappuccino. How about that? It was an ice flappuccino. Flappuccino grande. The milk duds on top. Yeah. That ain't a good, is it? Oh, no, it wasn't. I thought it was just spinning. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Don't lose that if I need it or not. Although I still can't make up my mind what that's going to be. I can always make another big morel. I've got 3 of them there. But I don't know. Hopefully you guys are doing pretty good today. Be sure to hit the like button. We sure appreciate that. Let's see. Hey, Nina and Pops. Michael S. Daryl. Heck yeah. I'm just checking and going down through here and checking out who all's on there. You guys are talking pretty good. That's awesome. All right. I don't know what I'm going to turn this into. I can't rightly make up my mind one way or other, to tell you the truth. So, what do you guys think? Turtle? Make it a turtle? I don't think it's the right shape for a turtle. I don't know. I'll just start cutting on it. We'll see what comes out. Nice thing about it, I can always change my mind and turn it into firewood if I don't like it, right? There they are. We got plenty of battery? Yeah, we got plenty of battery. Okay. What do you want to be? What do you want to be? Oh, I know. I don't have a full body owl. We sold out of owls. I actually thought about that this morning, and hey, I need to make some owls, and I had already forgotten. So what happens when you're done? I was wondering if this bark it's probably frozen. I'm just gonna fight with it. It is what it is. So, basic owl face. Maybe. You really want to be an owl? I don't think that's the right piece for it. No, it's not. Screw it. I'm taking the easy road. I'm making them real. tell you, this piece is so full of knots. I'm glad I didn't try to make anything else out of it. I mean, it would have been a fight the whole time. So anyway, we'll turn this into a mushroom. Time for some fuel. See what we got here. 86. All right. Heck yeah. Hey guys, something else I want to tell you. If I know you guys that follow him already know, but if you're watching me and you don't already follow Creation Does 777, he just put out an awesome video on making regular old mushrooms, like toadstool type mushrooms today. And I got to see about the first 15 minutes of it, and then I had to get out here. But it's 53 minutes long. And it looks pretty good. He's doing a step-by-step tutorial of how he makes his mushrooms. So be sure and check that out today and help him out. Even if you can't watch it, just let it play. Go do something else. Fold clothes, wash your laundry, pull dishes out of the dishwasher, whatever. And let it play. Help him out. So that video that's his first full-length tutorial video. And he explains some other carving tips and things like that. Now, I gotta be honest with you. Like I said, I've only seen 15 minutes of it so far. There's one part of it that I'm looking forward to seeing. I'm going to take a guess because I haven't watched it, but it looked to me like he puts lumps on these mushrooms at the end of them, and he called it tricks to take it to the next level. And I got a feeling what he did is he takes a dowel and he drills holes in it, and he sticks these little nubs in there, and then he rounds them out, and it makes it look like they got them little lumps you'd see on like all those mushrooms that are red with the little white lumps on them. I can't remember, but whatever it is, I can't wait to see it. I just didn't have time to watch the whole video because I had to get out here this morning and do this, keep up with the algorithm, because otherwise if you don't keep up with the algorithm of YouTube, one thing I figured out a while back here is watching how I was growing, watching how Creation Dust was growing, and that's that the algorithm is expecting you to be on here on the days that you would normally be on here. So you try to keep up with that. Don't have too many of them. Just be regular. And anyhow, so I didn't get to watch the whole video. But I think that's what he might have been doing, and I can't wait to see the rest of it. But I got to where he got the stem carved out, and he makes some really good practical suggestions in there too. Like he always puts these little swells on the bottom of the mushrooms, and it makes them stand out, I think, because most people would just carve them straight. I would have just carved them straight at the bottom of the stem, and in a case of morel, you can give it about any shape and it look right because they come up all kinds of crazy different ways. But he even shows pictures in the beginning of that video of different types of mushrooms and says by the shape how, just however you do it, you can't get it wrong because they all grow so different, But anyhow, we'll keep going with this morel. Get this baby done, maybe. Come on, Grandma. it's a basic shape. Look at my stems. Sometimes the stems can be a little too thick. I might take that one down a little bit, but I'll take this line out of here. I think I can start giving him some little gouges and stuff like that in there. Let's see what you guys got real quick. Who we got now? Michael S. Daryl. Awesome. Hey, John, how's it going, my man? Let's see. You wasn't subscribed? Heck yeah. Yeah, you got to subscribe to him. Heck yeah. Okay, yeah, he's awesome. He's 28-year professional. Oh, you talking about EW. Okay, yeah, the Electric Whittler. Be sure and subscribe to him as well. Okay. And also, Lupo's Carving and Crafts. Amy Jo, Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. Be sure and subscribe to these folks. Okay. All right, let's do it. Oh, yeah, by the way, good time for a disclaimer. Chainsaws, as well as other power tools, should never be used by anyone for any circumstances whatsoever, including but not limited to their designed original purpose. See this right here. This is one of the most dangerous things in the world. If you use this, pick it up, even look at it in the wrong way, you will die. So just never pick one up whatsoever. You go out there, oh yeah, I'm going to do what that guy did. And that guy's an idiot that has one of these in his hand. Anybody you see with these has no care for their personal safety and well-being whatsoever. You don't want to be like them. Anyhow, you see the guy, oh yeah, I'm going to be like him. Next thing you know, you poke in a piece of wood because you don't know what you're doing. Pops up, cuts your head open, blood shooting 5, 6, 7 feet in the air. There's all kinds of the big old black birds. It's real nasty looking, flying over you. The coyotes come and eat you. There's a bear comes out of the woods. You didn't even know there was bears around. And you're just a pile of bones. And they're spread out all over the place. Just don't do it. I'd tell you, watch somebody else, but I don't even recommend you watch somebody doing this because it'll give you bad ideas that you think you can do it yourself. You should never pick one of these up. No one should ever pick one of these up. They should be in landfills. Okay, people, that's the official Baron the Boss Lady disclaimer. looks pretty good. Not too bad, not too good. Those are just fun to make. That's a good entry level chainsaw carving. Although you should never chainsaw carve. Remember what I said earlier? Never pick up a chainsaw or you'll die. Your blood will be squirting everywhere and you just won't make it. Anyhow, that looks pretty good. I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of entry level. Now, the one thing I am looking at it and thinking to myself is, usually I make them with this real heavy base stem, but sometimes they're on a real heavy base stem and sometimes they're not. So I think I'm going to cut the stem down a little bit more. Let me show you what I'm talking about. But keep the size up here, but cut this down some more. And I think I'm going to do that. I might as well. I mean, that's a nice piece. That'll end up, it don't take that long to make. I'll probably end up selling this dude for like $60, something like that. But I want to thin it out, thin the base out just a little bit. I think it'll make it look a little more realistic. Yeah, I think that looks all right. I think I'm gonna paint that dude. And I was looking to see if I had a broom out here. I usually have a broom out here, but I broke the head off of it the other day. And we have one just like it somewhere in the garage there or somewhere. But I just tear my stuff up, I'm real hard on stuff. I threw things. Not because I'm mad or nothing, don't get me wrong. The least likely to get angry people I know. But I don't take care of my stuff. Like, look at this shovel. This is an antique shovel. It's like a 19, whoever knew. I should have never been using this shovel. It should have been antique. And I broke the handle off of it. Anyway, using it because, it's the tool. I don't care. Anyhow, let me get some paint and spray that real quick. And then, I wonder if I ought to do the fuzzies first. Yeah, maybe. I got the gas warmed up, so let me go get it real quick. I'll burn it first. Makes for a nice show. can't burn away some of these little fuzzies. And I'm pretty happy. I made 3 pieces. I might make something else yet today. I don't know, because we got a thing coming up in 2 weeks. And honestly, I don't really want to do it, but I said I would. And unless there's some serious extenuating circumstances, and honestly there could be, because as cold as it's been, we keep getting all these Arctic blasts. We're getting another Arctic blast this week, and it looks like it warms up just above freezing a few times, just enough to make the snow melt down and turn more to ice. And then we get another Arctic blast that following week. And my thought about it is, if it's going to be 10 degrees or whatever, and you know, I'm just not going to stand out there in it. And I'm supposed to live carve, but that's awful cold to be live carving for very long at all, and then have to clean up the mess and expect the boss lady to be out there and that stuff, because she doesn't do good when it's 50 degrees, let alone 10. I'm just burning all these little fuzzies. Maybe I'll hit it with sander real quick before I can too. Does a little better job. Well, it's a cool looking mushroom. And it's getting to be about that time. And in my area, if you don't have morel mushrooms in your area, this is something that's totally lost on you. That said, if you do have them, or you've lived in a place where they're at, you realize that these things are like, the only difference between the morel mushroom and Bigfoot is you could prove that the morels exist. And somebody might know on Bigfoot, government or something like that. If he does exist, somebody knows. And I'm not talking about those guys from the Bigfoot research organizations and all that crap, the BFRO and all them. Them guys that, you know, they had that show, Finding Bigfoot. They never found him. I think, what was it on, 6, 7 seasons? I mean, what the heck? I mean, that's getting to be like federal governments, you know? I mean, yeah. Need I say more, right? They don't have to produce nothing. And they said, yeah, all the people that work there keep a job and everything else. It's just crazy. You know, people find it interesting. Watch these guys go to different places they've never been and stand on hills and go, oh, and see if anything replies. And, you know, if you find it interesting, I'm not trying to insult you or something. It's just, I have better things to do, you know, than watch that. After a while, you think about it, you know, it just kind of becomes like a cartoon, you know, and it's the same cartoon, you know, over and over and over again. At the end, what always happened in Scooby-Doo? What always happened? I would have got away with it if it wasn't for them pesky kids. Every time, same thing. That's what the TV shows become. It's the same crap, same people, same script. You know, oh, it's live documentary. Yeah, them doing the same thing, following the same routine, and the same pattern. They're the same scientific analysis is what they call it, and it never works out. It never pans out. They never find nothing, and then you come into the definition of insane, which is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. You know, so you know, it's just crap. You might as well watch reruns of Taxi. But if you find it interesting, it's up to you. I'm not sharing my opinion at the same time. Okay. Even if it is unpopular, which I don't think it is. I'll tell you what opinion I have that is unpopular, and that's the moon landing. My father-in-law is like, no, you don't understand. I watched that. I sat there and watched it. Okay, I understand that. But you don't think that they were broadcasting that from somewhere else? Maybe Saudi Arabia or somewhere else is kind of desert-like, you know? I mean, I'm just saying, you know, that's a pretty unpopular view, but I think it's crap. We never went there. All right, let's paint. So I was gonna try for a brown, like a walnut brown, but the same thing I've used for like eagles and stuff. I don't think I got enough of it. But black, actually black's what I would usually use. But I want to try this, see if I got enough of this dark walnut cover. I don't think I do. I think it's pretty well empty. And I need to make a paint run. My bowl's right down to it. So if you're wondering, I wonder why that guy's doing that. I don't know. I'm not sure why I'm doing it. But it's fun. What do you mean? He's the guy doing it. You mean he don't know what he's doing? No, hell no. I definitely not. Not even close. Hey, okay, that's done. Not enough. How about this black? Does it work? There's not much in it, but there might be enough to do this. If not, it's got to get some more this week. It's just the way these things go. You know, you forget. Or maybe that's just an excuse. Well, heck, that ain't going to spray. That's for sure. I wonder if it's like that all the way through. Let's find out. Yep. Nozzle ain't no good. I'll pull the nozzle off the one I just threw in the trash. And I got a brown, light brown over here, but it's not going to do it. It's too light color. And it's not that big a deal. It's not like it has to be done today. Anything like that either. It's just fun. When I'm having a good time, you're having a good time. If you stuck it out and watched me this long, I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but I'm sorry. Oh, come on. There we go. All right, let's see if this paint, if anything can come out. What little bit's left. No, it must be, I don't know. Okay, well, I got some out paint. I'll have to follow that back up on a later date, right? I can sand the stem, but why? You'd have to paint it and sand it all again anyway, so just take it off there, I'd say. But I got 3 good size ones of these, and this will be the biggest one I got there on the shelf now. I can finish these up this week. But that's pretty good, pretty bad, you know. Not too good, not too bad. You know, kind of like something you could throw at a car, moving car, truck, something like that. Let's set this on the ground. Here, I'll show you guys some of the stuff I got on the shelf real quick. Couldn't hurt, could it? Let's see. There we go. I got that bear cookie. They told me I should keep that. Anyway, I got him in there. That morale. There's some eagles. All the stuff back in there needs finished. Little bear in a stump. Another little gnome hillbilly guy. 5 cardinals and blue jay. Some other stuff like that. So I'm getting a little pile of stuff going on over here. I don't know if it's enough, but it's just the way these things go. Yeah. Yeah, cold paint ain't no good. It's frozen probably. I don't know. It's hard to say. Hey, garden, how's it going? Awesome. Couldn't have winter mushrooms in my home. Yeah. Okay, you can't eat it. That's right. Can't eat it. That's for sure. All right. How about this guy standing on one? Okay. But anyhow, what do we got here? It's 11. And I could probably whip something else out. I could try. Excuse me while I whip this out. I don't know. Let me look over here and see what I got handy. I mean, I got this other piece that I could make another big something out of it, I guess. I don't know what, though. It's another one of these pieces that's starting out. I don't know what I'm doing. Just like the last one. Does that make sense? Is that okay? Heck, that wood pile everywhere out here. Hey. Okay, that's tightened down. One thing I can always make more of, and they always sell good anyhow, is more cardinals. And if you look at the shape of this piece of wood, I mean, you could really get a channel on that, couldn't you? Looking like about anything. But yeah, I don't know. You can put some marks on it, and I'll just carve one. But this stuff is hard. It's if this was a limb, and it had all kinds of limbs coming off of it, so it's a little bit tougher to work with than most of the stuff that we use. Just for that reason, you know. And don't call me a sissy too many times about complaining about it or whatever. I mean, I'm okay with that. I don't really care. But yeah. Back his head. Try to keep that an angled piece too. So I guess it's just going to be what it is. Let's find out what it is. You guys are all right with that? And how long we been on here? A little over 2 hours. 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. But heck yeah. Hey, West Country Mudlarks. Guys, be sure to check them out. Subscribe to them. Hey, Garden. Glad to see you in there, my man. That's awesome. Glad to see you. Haven't seen you. Well, yeah, you did something the other day. Or left me a comment or something. I can't remember what it was, Garden. I'm kind of done. Just the way these things go. Move this guy out of the way a little bit. Get sawdust all over him. He's going to be mad. Mom's angry. I guarantee it. Somebody's angry. Okay. Put this over here. And we'll make some. Still don't know what. I think it's going to be a cardinal. But don't quote me on that. Probably. No, I've lost my chain. Lost my chainsaw. There it is. Okay, earmuffs. Did my ear muffins on? Feel like I'm on Planet of the Apes. Put fuel in it. Yeah, I'm gonna call this chainsaw carving freestyle. And the reason I call it freestyle is I think I'm making a cardinal. I could change my mind. You know, as a content creator, I have the right to do that, right? No, the only reason I would change my mind is because it was going wrong and horribly wrong. You know, I mean, heck, it might look like a duck. Hey, which that reminds me, I need to make a duck. I forgot. We sold, I had a wall hanging piece. I've made 3 wall hanging piece ducks now. And we've sold every one of them. And I keep forgetting that. You'll have that. Mainly when you're dumb, but you'll have that. Oh, okay. I wonder if I check the oil. I think the oil should be good. But I honestly can't remember, so I better check it. Hey, you got the cap off. Just put it on it. It looked fine, but except for, oh, here it is. Yeah, I mean, it just made sense. I already got the cap off anyway. Put some in there. I don't think it needed it, but there we go. Let's see. The worst idea I've ever had is the one I haven't came up with yet, if that makes any sense. Or like Helljack Zach always wears a shirt that says, "That's a horrible idea." What time? Come on, Barbara Bush, let's go. You know what I think I'm going to do? is make this the back and the tail right here. And just have that bird with the kind of 45 look. Just looking at this piece of wood, I could easily make that work. And heck, I could even kind of kick the tail off to one side potentially. Well, I don't know. I just know it's fun. I'm having a good time making this stuff. Hope you guys are having a good day. Let's see what we got here. Let's shout them out. Hey, Astoria, appreciate you being in there. Michael S. Garden, what's going on? Let's see. CNY Auto, awesome, my man. Daryl, and yeah, that's what we got. All right, guys. Yeah, we got snow everywhere. Yeah, for about 3 weeks now, and we're gonna have snow, or 2 weeks. I don't know, something like that. Okay, I'm gonna dig his wings out. I gotta smooth this out around. coming along pretty good, I think. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. I'll turn him this way a little bit, get a little bit different profile of him. Boy, I'm sure making a mess today. Ah, there we go. All right. So keep on digging the chest out right now is what I'm going to do. Shape the wings. All right, so I got wings. Belly's kind of pretty well defined out. That side of it. I'm going to go ahead and get the tail dug out of here all the way to the base there and then go from there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, it's something different. It's got just a different, more unusual kind of lifelike shape than normal, I think. pretty basic shape. Come back ahead, clean the head up a little bit. I just been taking my time with this guy because it's kind of different. You know, I mean, he's got a different twist to him, and I'm gonna have a little tiny place to put pole or put the feet on this little pole post rock or whatever the heck it's gonna be. I think we'll make this one a rock. So I'm gonna go around and curve these edges. I never made one and called it a rock, so what the heck? Let's just do that. I'll curve that out real quick, and then I'll start cleaning this bird up and giving him some feathers. But I like it. It's going out pretty good. All right, I'm gonna give this guy, let me shape the head a little bit and give him some feathers. I think I'll give him the feathers. They're just basic feathers on the back. I think it looks pretty cool. He's just got a weird twist to him, but I think it looks cool. I like it. I'm looking at this bird and I'm thinking to myself, he's got this look about him that's like, what you talking about, Willis? All right. Put some fuel in this baby and shut up. I'll tell you one thing, I'm going to need some coffee or something here pretty shortly. One of the two, coffee or coffee. Gotta pick one. It can't be both. It's either got to be coffee or coffee. And then, of course, our third option, coffee. Okay. I'm pretty sure I can finish this guy with this fuel I got in here now. Well, we got 11:45. So we've been on here since 9. Can you guys believe that? Been on here for a long time. I think so far the longest I've stayed on is 3 hours, so, or maybe, yeah, something like that. So I'll probably beat that today, just by a little bit, curving this out. So I want to make sure, yeah, they're about the same. Okay, good, good. I'm gonna start giving this guy some feathers. around, give the backside, give the wings some feathers, stuff. I stepped on this paint and messed up the cap. Probably should have got it out of the way, shouldn't I? Well, I got a heck of a mess out here. That's the way it goes. I mean, we've made 4 pieces, so that's kind of par for the course, isn't it? All right. We'll start with the top. I ain't going to get too fancy, but it looks pretty cool as it is. I'm pretty happy with it. Turn this guy around, block out a little spot for some feet. See what we got. Have to be on this edge. Right tail center, be right back here. So yeah, I'll give him some little toes. What the heck? So he's got 6 toes, tail feathers. I'll clean his face up just a little bit and then give him some eyes. Okay, let's first see if we can't give this guy some eyeballs. So I need 9/16 paddle bit. That's 3/4. Oh, where's she at? It's the one that always hides from me. I found it. Is that right? Yep. I found it. Yeah, it's always hiding. I don't know why it's always hiding, but it's always hiding. And anyway, she's looking pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. All right, Michael S. SJC, appreciate it, mate. All right, Daryl. Is that Tony Newton? The Tony Newton, not an imposter. Ray and Sandy's Woodworking, be sure and check them out. Ray makes some really awesome stuff. Okay. All right, next up, sand it. Sand that beak down, and well, I can go ahead and drill eye holes out. Sweet. Let's see, where's she at? There it is. Man, I'll tell you what, I've got a lot done today. Not too bad, not really. And I might even be back on tonight, Dremel carving something. I kind of doubt it, but I might be. I don't know. I like to do 2 times on Sunday, but being that this one went so long, I could see not doing it. Gonna clean that beak up and shape it. And clean the toes up, clean the bird up.
It's a duck. It's a pointy-headed duck, in case you were wondering. Pointy-headed duck. gonna have to burn the feathers before I can tan them.
But I'm fine with that. He's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this dude. It's coming out pretty cool. Where did I put it? There it is. If it hasn't froze up by now, but it's not some serious burning, so I wouldn't think it'd be too bad. We'll find out. Yeah, it's froze up. See that, or I turned it off. I turned it off. Okay. Still pretty cold. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Boy, I got a heck of a mess to clean up out here. Yeah, it's still pretty light. It might be enough to make this easy to sand though. And that's all I'm trying to do is take those pieces like that and just crisp them. They come right off that way versus hiding in the feathers or just knocking over or whatever. If you can make them wet, they sand off easier. Or make them dry. They sand drier. That's what you're after. Then they just sand easier. I got a spot back here I didn't put any feathers I'll have to put with the sander. Just one little spot that I forgot about. But yeah, this thing, you get it out in the cold for any kind of length of time. And this is what it does. Chokes up. Take it back in the house. 5 minutes, it's ready to go. Won't last long, but that's all I need though. It's working out all right. Get this done. He's got that Gary Coleman. What you talking about, Willis? Look on his face. I kind of like it. I don't kind of like it. I definitely like it. All right. I don't know. That's as good as it's gonna. I shouldn't say that ought to do it, but that's as good as it's gonna get. How about that?
I'm gonna think positive, folks. Positive. Get the gloves back on. A little sanding. Body. I think this guy needs he needs his mouth open and he needs some nose holes. So let's give them to him.
Take this off real quick. As I can live without it now for what I'm getting ready to do. So one thing I noticed about cardinals just from watching them and deer hunting and they land all around you is their mouths, the opening in their mouths actually goes in. in the middle. It's not just a straight line, and nor like you're carving them, you normally just make a straight line. And so I'm gonna try to divot it a little bit. I don't know if it's gonna work this way. We're gonna find out. All right, let's see if we can't add that. Yeah, ain't too bad. I'll take the finger sander and kind of clean that edge of that mouth up a little bit real quick. Might as well. Man, I got a bunch of junk everywhere, or a bunch of wood pieces everywhere, and the really little ones I put in the wheelbarrow when I burn them in the garage, in the wood burner when I'm in there, and the bigger pieces I might throw out to end up in the wood burner in the house. Speaking of which, I've been out here for 3 hours. I'm sure that fire is out. Oh yeah, and honestly, after doing this way and seeing how it's coming out, I wouldn't even try to make the lines with that burr. This is working way better. Pop the super belt back on. And that's a new one. They're harder when they're new. Well, we can get it. Let's see what we got here. I appreciate you guys watching today. Hey, we almost got 100 likes. If we could get one more, we'd have 100. Let's see what we got. Was that the sender? What happened? I don't know. Yeah, one more like. Yeah, hey, there we go. Hey, I appreciate that. Whoever did that, thank you. And everybody else who's here watching today, I appreciate you guys. Don't yell at me too much. I know I don't have my mask on for this little bit of what I'm doing here. I didn't think it was as serious a job. It might have turned into a little more than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, not too bad, not too good. Somewhere in the middle. I'm not going to do no more detail on the feet, but I could see where I could probably Use this to clean them up a little better. There's just some lines I could take out with that. It made it look a little bit better. Anyway, I'll give you guys a full view on this dude real quick here. Right now. And actually take him loose. And then I can just spin him. I don't have to pick the camera up to do it. Okay, what'd I do with it? Here it is. Mm-hmm. All right. So here's what we got. Happy little cardinal, feet. Turn him around. Pretty pointy head. Wings and tail detail. Looking at you. Got kind of a fierce strike in there. I like him. I think he looks pretty good. Got some feet. Same little fierce likeness. Get this baby painted up. Put some eyes in him. And it looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it came out pretty good. We did a little review of everything we made today. Okay. Hold on just a second. Start with this guy. He's looking all right. Pretty pointy head. And then big morel over here that we got to paint. We still got to paint it and sand it. And it'll be done. And then we got these two pieces. Which I got to say, of these two pieces, I'm partial to this guy. I think he come out pretty good. They're both major paint jobs. You got to paint the whole stupid thing. So, but there's Mr. Snowman. He don't look too bad. That's as good as it's going to get. All right, guys. Hey, so I sure appreciate y'all watching. I don't know. I could be back in here maybe Dremel carving something tonight. I kind of doubt it, really, because heck, I've been on here almost 3.5 hours. Tuesday, I am not positive about Tuesday if I'm going to be here or not. If not, I'll be on Wednesday. It would work out where what's my normal schedule would be. It'd be a little different than the normal schedule. But that's, of course, Thursday and back again on Sunday morning. Guys, a couple of different things. Check out Creation Dust 777. Put out a video tutorial on how to make a general mushroom, just a regular old toadstool mushroom. It looks like it's going to be pretty neat. I've seen 15 minutes of it so far myself, but I had to get out here to do this morning, so be sure and check that video out. And also all these other people who make stuff and carve, like Night Owl, the artist formerly known as Aiden Fletcher. He's awesome. Ray and Sandy's Woodworking. Ray makes all kinds of really cool stuff. End tables, tabletops, different things like that. There's been a lot of people in here through the day that are also creators as well. Amy Jo, Tara and Lupo's Carvings and Crafts. Be sure and check those guys out. And I'm sure there were some other ones I might be forget. Oh, the Electric Whittler. We want to help him surpass 200 subscribers. So if you can, if you have time, you have some generosity in your heart, please go to the Electric Whittler. Josh Helms, that's his name. Hit the button. He makes a different kind of video. It's really cool. I like the way he makes his videos, and he does regular mail calls about stuff too, which I think is pretty cool. That's it, guys. So that's what I got. Maybe back today. You know, I'll be back one day this week, and I might even do some more live stream deer hunting. You just never know. All right, guys, come back when you can stay later, you schmucks.